Hello and welcome to Food for Thought, insights for busy leaders and managers in just 150 seconds. Today I'd like to talk about a really interesting model by a chap called Patrick Lencioni, and the model is called the 5 dysfunctions of a team. And I now share this with a lot of clients, and I was working with a bunch of clients the other day, and it was really interesting how it facilitated a really amazing discussion. So what I'd like to do is just go through this with you so you can review where you are with your team and how you're facilitating a culture and an environment which avoids these 5 dysfunctions. So the first one is, and it's the base, as you can see, it's a pyramid, and they're all requiring that the one below is solid before you can really build on the next one. And the first one is trust, that you need to have trust with your people, trust to be vulnerable, trust to be open, trust to be able to make mistakes and admit mistakes and go, yeah, this is what I learned from my mistakes, and know that that won't be then held against you, or that your vulnerabilities won't be taken advantage of in an unfair or inappropriate way. So trust is fundamental. What are you doing with your senior team to be able to ensure that there's a really solid feeling of trust and safety to be able to be vulnerable and really work together well? Because only when you have that can you actually get into the next one, which is a lack of conflict. If there's no conflict in a team, the team is actually, well, maybe only one person, that dominant person, is talking. So it's only with trust that you can have the conflict where people can express their opinions and be really clear about saying what's what and why they believe the way they believe. From that, you can get to commitment. And a lot of teams have a lack of commitment because they didn't have enough conflict and people weren't able to say what their voice, what their concerns were and what their arguments were. So then there's no commitment. And then a lack of accountability. How well are people holding not only themselves to account, but their peers to account, and not just waiting for the leader to do it all? And that accountability piece has to be mutual accountability for the team to be successful. And finally, a lack of focus on results. So if you have trust, you have a good argy-bargy conflict, you get commitment, you're accountable to one another, then you can focus on results and really see that you're a high-performing team. If you'd like to know any more about any of this or have a chat with me, do give me a shout. Thank you.